because we will be a word politics ache eba MPP more make us what pay reduce the nipa beye why you gusu a o ya onhume ye side defeat we hu say eba na
no hine the questions there be on say you running internal surveys, a number of internal surveys, national security year be at a point in time, you know, the last survey year, you say presidential was head to head.
Okay.
Was head to head. Nana parliamentary they were leading. Parliamentary seats were leading. NDC for Nankasa, they told us. So okay, well, so parliamentary no multiminya, they should focus on John Mahama because I want to head to head no one so that they can at least get the presidency. This was shocking. Yet nay nim say yam crofo buafu kakra before ho. But yam hwe ni mu say ha say baby this is something region pa be 2 million say nkoto aba. It has never happened. Nti yam hwe say besi sa. Obie nu obeka say ohun say bibi sa besi. Yes, we kasa me hu ye party na me boa. Even my own consistency. Edu baby am so ke MPD de eja ma presidency near the idea kokope. Now for to abawia me na me struggle was struggling to win my seat. We free high say oh nipa be 500 100 pen over to about me say hey abobe 4 Makojan Chrome is nipa 100 pen out to about out of a registered voters of 700. Me friend that mine almost oh nipa 300 now to out of about 1,000. And we said no, we have a problem.
Leader MPP for be kase yema Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Zaimra na umelidi MPP to 2028 elections. What do you
media
or your personal opinion on Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia?
You know, I'm like his boy. Maybe GDA say if it's not broken, you don't fix it. If the thing is not broken, we don't fix it. And your party must say what tradition be. Said. First time is difficult, you know. Oh, no more my banging I papa kufado, papa kufo. Obi no we need first time that. And especially this time, they're very difficult because we're seeking to go beyond 8. It is sana me de huno, and they say it's the same as you 2 or 4. In fact, the previous one, you know, BSC Mudi agro come out, but they say no dear. There should be a diplomatic way, especially I'm a leader. You are expected to whip members. It is a member Gina Simpies to Franca. I can't say they be pebia or be etchy. I mean to know.
Of course.
As someone else, Michelle Court Kakra for the sake of the unity of our party and also for us to heal wounds and move ahead.
Right. Madam Sir, MPP believe you our normal miensa reflect, rebuild, recapture. Kwame na party ni faso reflecting. Joe say yati committee say omunye nhwemudi ntia MPP lose ye kwan be na party be fa so rebuild na kwan be na party be fa so recapture 2028.
So far the process is ongoing. Na in times past na ye di yam komo wa bonten yam komo ni bebre hwe na da bonten ti say na say koye retreat obi anti say I'm babedwam
yamoko Agyapong
details na ba bonten we young for media and call ye no a strategic. It's part of the rebuilding. And committee on what general secretary so by share MPs. So there's a lot of discussion going on, especially as they say existing structure. No, here you say we can send ye and can send ye you know flag bearer. I say in term. No money now. There's a lot of discussion. Koso. And sir, you see, every democracy is regulated. The Westminster system and the American system are and yet the BNA is all twaba. Some of the places with me regulated. May democratic. I'm say twaba. But you see a baby agent say you MPs 88. So you manage primaries ni you move chebim. And know that you take leadership is part of the rebuilding. So we must get a national chairman or tisadi and say. Esi nya general secretary obitibidi nsai si ho hwe lebi am kadam botwa semana microphone ti ase. Once upon a time me abofra young man in this party let me tie crossfire.
Yeah.
Now one of our lead voice Kakra Samoa back crossfire no argument for the new patriotic party solid. Ye at as a candidate then kakra someone declared for Atanas or say recruit me when fi studio ho and a dambotwe and we in the party sa discipline in our party too much juma or yet party sa time no was my police station juma my Tescom my regional youth organizer number ye dan constitute be ye juma dan constitute sa time no be a mouse ka eye wo dampo se dambo twa frɛ wa soma se kwa ha ko ye adwuma wa hanom sa ahofama no ese etimi fa de babiem se ebetimi ababiem a nyame ye adom no obie puma kwan mu na ye babiem a yen kai omo a mosom party wo no kware mu hwɛ se nipa bebre party mu sa ye ba ban mu a obi wo hu ni mpoda adwuma ye hu no se ye da ayi Parliament because upia ebe attack on tiasie in the party for ban in China he can't appreciate the problems. Now you see a chain of issues. For you as a minister for youth employment and as a minister poor. You need a party to constitute government.
Of course.
Party ni wa abayin ni ho. Inti ubeya abayin. Now, because then it becomes there's a gap between government. That's where the problem starts. That's where the problem starts. And a lot of it is appointment. A lot of it is appointment. I know to what intent and purposes, and this form that said you can never. Me twitches I deal with some time back. Meaning punim pubi. Also no Parliamentary Service Board. Until near call NCSL or US. Meaning it's not play move over 10 hours and we spoke. I want him say the man who ran. Now it's becoming clear. And when Timino, Julius Debra and Timmy I said in Katia. The only advice I'm doing my party for because I said in Katia never no BS. Mr. Debbie. In a war, no, you don't underrate your enemy. 107.3. Don't forget this man, why a MP da? Why a general secretary da? Why a chairman of a party? Let's give him some credit. Now let's prepare to banter him. Let's get our tactics right, get our candidates right, and we'll defeat them. But so Bezo was here doing Ketiano we are. You'll be laughing at the wrong side of your mouth.
ABC delegate system, no, yeah, expanded. ABC yema all card bearing members of the party. And to aba wakwa also and the first time zwa year to swaba no uno mo yadwin expansion yes but you see expansion to what extent okay that's the question that is a critical question expansion obi agitum say monetization that says this food chiska the paketu ebi na kwako jiska no mo maka na bufu share aba be yomu but uber expand akoko si saying that's a problem. And as a bishop make arguments that we should get a research team to do a candidate search. In the UK, you know, the primaries. I'm going to be a candidate search. You know, as a candidate, when a bit me winning seat in a mind. There's no need for us to go run the primaries. Yes. National Council of our party can decide based on research. Oh, and you say, but once there is empirical evidence, there are some constituencies be on moi. Ebia baby to say a contombra. A contombra, there are a number of settlers there. Kusas is for Hobibre. Because it's an Akan region and constituency, you'll be tempted to think, say, I said, ya can neko. But so way numbers now you look at the data now Shana say yenya kusasi ni they are in the majority and not bit me winning seat na maya then we have to go for that person. For all you know it's almost subjected to in a strict sense yeah co primaries bia nipa no wo sika bibi won say bit me winning primaries you don't know bit me winning election na maya. Okay. So these are the pros and cons. Back to your question say yeah expanding and we have to decide they expanding to what extent. Me de sika tua ne de eyade a esi ejai emwan wo kwan bia so but a kwan ben so ne be fa because first no more renfi na the number was limited and you increase it call 555 no yeah
say bidi mo sign ka say yenye 15. 15 if you multiply by the number, be average, maybe we say number polling station for over 1,000. Into be some increase your 15 na ko do be in say be 3,000. There are people who can still pay their way through the 3,000.
To them say be no kram fa so be amaso because say on perform bet me twa say scan.
Into so wo bie mu a na wadwene hu ye say wo bie mu a you'll be able to stop that monetization, no? Because we be able now they are about 2,000. Many party trace car over delegate to Kukum no the mamo. Now, so the money per 3,000. Now we registered voters of 100,000. This 3,000 cannot represent 100,000. So a very dicey.
Issue of ye BM and I am a issue of ye BM saying
ye BM saying. And elections, no, yes, you control elections, no. I mean, Nima didn't leadership in parliament, critical people in parliament, they be ranking members of Muye Juma or parliament to be one as the face of the party. Be a Nippon or Buffalo. Me found to be as a Fuji, Samir Wuku, Kabiru, when a mama Buffalo, no more yard, they say. Was a young go to a parliament, the experience that they build the parliamentarians. International, as a party, no, in its wisdom and national council, as some dominancy.
No more stampy authority.
No more stampy authority. Omokoya research don't say say Samia Wuku and as a Fuji so nye be born near, but may lose seat in India. And ye maintain no.
On corner post.
On corner post. Sure, I to force him. Adia Bakwa, I said, don't get your idea of pa. Okasa we if you can say be on your democratic, I to force him, could be a platforms are challenging. Or Fred catches on no leader in parliament. Or lead the minority who could challenge this other. And no need to mean your way party.
And ya catches someone in the doors.
A leadership, and ya catches some. So catch it, you'll be a party, be our catch. But the leader should have the boss. So wait,
party leadership.
Yes, ain't in your pet. I see to Abanima, very good people who understand these things. Obi o catching on tiase or you say to no so ban say 2 MP bia so ban.
And a crop of leaders also see no mun prudent enough na.
Because someone ye bi. We have to look at them again. Ebi wo mu a say ye beti mama say ababiem. Baby wo also say dani mu kakra. Ebi wo say dani mu kakra.
Leader na so bidwa for ne pa minim say sa concerns we nyina mbutime rezi mu no mba jojo to make sure say sa decision partner take amana boa party no money o muntem te say
Nigeria seta me wa ban mu antimi enwie paye to say the yes to say the ya no sa say baby a woti etro waka sa opieto ne ewura yi so unka humbom de ne se na wa wasamwa first no de na enye kra na enhye da nye sa but say no de mehu se bank kakra the unity ba reforms si omo ne discuss omo busa ye input ye call workshop your mobile general secretary general na so almost 3 hours you put you questions or chechim nye ne say the kakra na wo na party mpanifo bi say right down bo twere mu na wo hobby yewura I think JB omo nyina betena hobby so kakra no wo bank kakra say shemukina let me we pay
right Menas mami a 20 lines in this CI bia no bi obi bia o peso bisa on 057-777-1073. But Honorable Frank I don't pray that so so we do Jim Rashibi Jani no minority chief whip. But my final question I mean activity lines from majority chief whip to minority chief whip. Who is a DBA through one?
Okay, so sometimes I don't be ready for kakra.
So now you drink so you.
It's not me. Just me and you say number. My guys are now crowd about minority. You won't know which is the Indian man. But it's okay. Kakra.
No, maybe address a full receipt concern be. Meaning so open say. Okay. Comment here.
First of all, Syria colours. Papa Akufo Syria colours now. Momunstro. You be through the party leadership. You be the BTB. Said you know. Party in a opposition. Members of parliament in your group. Puno hinin Ablekumanov ye 2 na mo bebre edu baby a say IGP emma security omuli no phone and old IGP okoye era dampare ko new IGP I say be Shiano, and Ibenimi ya eba Shiano. Now because east na ye former release, some of the more moju in 7.3. I also would declare the police protection amope. Na anti-sanity. I just of was some maybe GD say me person me comment you on baby a party ne ejinano etro. Me person meaning be banta. Me won chichimu bebre or but emu hia. Penny say ye di hia and say ye di fata. Enya dia me person me ba be bebre. On the wakana small on canon code. Ye hia me titiru se say. E nkabu me beba party ni mu na ahoden foforo betimi take this government on said the be ya said you ya ban be ban no ade ni hia me be chirichi sanse mu enfamfa so bia emba nti e hode be so ha
right and obi so raise concern kakra say what presidential ambition bia na
bono hine me di onyankopon hata so e be paucho so the main demon queen kakra onyamine si hine wanhwe ya min fi ha krandu fie na ye de kontimba bia bomitiri mu opan so the main demon MP so onyamine mre ene mre pa so no aka so don praise o the MP up a chanti kopa bi fufura mintimi nya me ho praise mintimi nya me ho vice president onyankopon e beye nti mesro
but say na ye candidate bi no afa say running mate obesum.
Well, ayosum na no emre ne nda onyankopon na bekyere onyame na bekyere me de menimu an se sisi ade ehia me ne se will constitute the majority in parliament,
okay,
and then will form the next government,
okay.
Now a Herculean tax,
okay,
because nipa na ye ni omu sia kan no sabrio omuni ye ni no omu ye o hwa bato e course na ehu se omukuta adwen foforo bi, but bibie ni wiase a se wodi wadwen siso na wo wadwen koso na wo bo nyankopon pae na wo ye adwumaden a entimi mbam ebebam
right
kwa amofa so omunya 187 ye beso be fasa kwan na so in any way possible to increase our numbers. Papa ba ko to conclude no can say oni me nya adwen se me ento aba enye sana me kan but no he's o tie me kan say where there is a data and a research say particular candidate be no betimi wi I don't know the day say seat in a person
of course
we say nya majority seat it is a bibia say way na betimi a party to me decide say okay ma we nko me nka say party ni ntrase no mu impose candidate nya sana me party
because so mu nya survey no mu
hu say
sa di panama for pen nko ade there's no for
the contest but you see contest here yakoi I don't know the day you be twetwa ye hu se kan sa say sika ni nyina we hu afa ko the main election akade e dey say the kokuntokwa ni edibi inteno na say hwe ye me ma adwen kakra wo me kire ni ebia na one me nya adwene se dodo na adwen se say ni enkoye na why not
only address for personal beef bia na
oh them personal beef meaning ni buno he be bebre ni me ye o me yo bia they are very strict. Zimi ye titi me wo baras papa me leave for the police. Yes, I didn't kuntuma etuntum. E fita. Meaning ni personal e bia o mutimi afre no. Say me no wo personal problem. Meaning ni personal problem. But you see me a disciplinarian. Me papa o sheda training me pa de tuntuma ka say tuntum. E fita so no ka say fita. Meaning ni personal issue bia no meaning ni issue bia and a medical cancer and we asma betina radio so na party se mo ba be chrono pa F7 na be chrono radio so en fa so bia ni so me de omo kan bia so blame bia mo de ma bia magiatu
okay yes sorry Ghana 40 MPP 40
me mo ma me fa sabi ye tu na mo bebre na no abaye kotu ye niema kohweguye na nyi se na nyina ye peno na abrabo no tore bia sa netie kukuru ase kodanda amane bebre ni nipa famu nanso so no we nye ade a akoko beka se ade akoko hu dani awomewuo once upon a time your party yet now opposition for 30 years. This is a tradition. Yamfa tu amfa jan ye kan ya asam nkakranka ka say ye wura je ekufo ebe breaki jinx na eba aba mu mumma yen dodo ye ho se ade ehia titiru enye koka we aba radio so we say sa asem bi wo ho men ka na fisam se me na maye boni bi a ka che nipa no e wo fie embetra radio so mumma yen horo ye ntade a ye fin e wo radio so emfa nsunsun so papa bia emre yen na yenya gidie wo ye mu bro he so we bibi na gidie ni mu a ontimi nye mum yenya gidie se David ejina Goliath enim ka chene se me hu so de atuo ni sekan na eba me so na me de osafo ewurade tumi na me de ba so e bia na odipa na woni omokono mo doso omakodie no sususu akese in the same contest NDC for 187 na no omo so de gina ho omo bebre kwa omo doso de omakodie doso omo wa aban to me tamochi executive power tamochi sikania hoode tamochi ba ye de nukradie ene pepere ye ene adwumaden ebedi nkunim e de ama party de ama Ghana na ye mrantie e di party de nim sese wo parliament myself mianka sa ye ba no dan ye wura fanyo marking ye nua pani ba Patricia PJ mianka sa no don pre Habibi Drisu Jerry Ahmed ya soye fruso and then by extension all the ranking members see what scenario e be fa yakukuni kaka na yakan asama che Ghana for so weni tina
walk out
and then we just in the chamber they yenye walk out
okay
but bibi say na oka bibia onti ase de obeka bia no onti ase na eya de ntokwa fiscal ntokwa ya badia
because I'm for suggest say muka bibia na yes a committee no omumfa nya adwuma muka bibia ne mfa nya adwuma de nka montwe omo na omo anvete omo nkrofo e am for this is no
but who say the year no so my suspending vetting no and ye kotwa so the following day na nsem pie fa kuje to black kwa ene Sam George ni na nsem pie nke ma ho kwan na mo twe mo fam a e bia na kasa nsem wo nyina say dey ntimi pie but so ehunu a yenya wo hu ni say sabi bibi anko kan papa nje credit sa de ni sha ne ho ase na ema ni muso a we have a duty say ebe communicate am Ghana for say na ade ne ko say na ye bo enjo so say na hyehyɛ ti say na etie nti no ye ntimi enka sa adwuma ho ye ne say to be more of a dignified retreat
to na bia ya na Ghana for binu mu a probably omonte omayimra so de fie adwuma na se no omuhu adom kuma no MPP ma so da for no say mo ye destructive it seems say mo mpese government business ebe koso sa pepepe na tia na
da bi obrohin asem wo gusa minti ye say asem bi sa 40 mi bi asem bi puno because I'm the budget on my pass. This was their first budget on my pass.
Yeah.
Make me a catch-all. Make comfort to me. Let me comfort to me. On my budget on my pass. On my on the damase. Dain't ya? Because there were a number of the budget, you know. Uber presented budget statement in the year. If we be estimate. And no there figures, you know. Estimate of figures if their keepers any investment of every sector by you know what the idea for any estimate but every sector any agencies estimate not the into what the budget you say a reform finance committee the estimate no all the committees they be energy na the energy committee on so consider estimate in ba then the committee will come out with what we call a report then parliament also parliament you come by a motion. So the chair of the committee will come by a motion, or the report in the na sector minister about the moving motion to seconded by the chair. Na chair na present a report near debate. For all about like I said, almost 60%. Now ministers no more budget for, and I have every duty to insist and say, "Mungo for ministers in bra." But yes, said no. Yamu amuno pass budget ni we nyina so to do our proper oversight.
Because now finance minister ma deputy finance minister ma leaders no ba ko pe no abet no that
later and a finance minister started so by time when we're getting to the bond and other financial bills are passing. It's you no, I'm not doing you any good. We are serving the people of this country. I said yes say because one party budget here didn't change my forecast. We are the same people who help them. Mami sign kaba control. Share standing orders anymore. Among coins set the new standing orders, the composition of the committee for vetting. Apart from the chair, the ranking, the deputy ranking, the whips, you co-opt other sector leaders.
Okay.
This is a nominee, a nominative for energy ministry. In Tiabako co-opt ranking member and chairman for energy.
Okay.
So that time na ye vetting na ye inform me your committees no.
That means a vetting and to say
yes.
Because we your committee are over there vetting by extension.
So the committees were not properly constituted because now other sector heads na say co-option no. Ni inform me committee there.
But muja omo
ye ka say we are the masters of any suggest here and in the order I think order 3 and mom can say to me stages are compromised. Any suggest mom no one they didn't know about it. Any suggest mom for that compromise to be made and say ko then sa vetting. It is because minority ye mwa amemu ye obstruct ye distract ya odipa no nim yo ka. So obesha so now we allow the president to come and present. Or we are subjected to debate. Until for the last 3 months, minority we has been very responsible. A minority.
Right. Honorable Bibis as a last quarter of 2024. Nene easy. Emma MPP or my chief organizer. Minimsena and Norman Koye. No ma bi wo ho a nke se NDC machibja for boa na ye pass no man itimi tumpon e point in time kra de omo se omo metena ho ma munye bibia e ma omo yimra so bja fie cross speaker e ka se yen suspend kakra ansere be sia ba ya sia ba obi tinche na woti obeka se na de nkrofo yi amu ne de wo kan se mo kra ma boa NDC aban bebre abosomi miensani a NDC aban e hye na dwuma se a. Now, why are you so being lenient to the NDC government?
We are not being lenient. When we say emrene na and a chair said you only need part of a battle. How you banter depends on time. And more rain fee. Now you're 138 in a normal year 137. This time you get 88. So there's a significant difference. And then that's our time. So near Twaba. The tension was so high. And more rain fee. Nipa no tia konwa ni mu nankasa no who are supposed to be a mediator referee no ono we na near to nchen because ono no we hwire gina afa wafa and so bibia ye bia no on hwe and somebody will say ohun so because ye hu say answer the bia ba ko hia bia no na meeting bia di kan koso I say, but we no meeting be the Gacoso. And you bought you say, I'm come because meeting be a day. But it's the idea, say, at this time, when I buy for Frabat, Shadia Coso, Crofia, you wage mumu. Say, Cobasi and Passy budget, I better change my foca. The whole country will come to a standstill. And we are seeking to govern a country. We are not seeking to destroy a country. It's the idea, no, now you're on mine, you don't see mo kwine vetting ye kanka ho ministerial ye compromising ye ni nyina no. We want them to constitute their government. Ye nim say they are going to fail, and we know we nim say adwuma no muntimi nye, but say yamwa to this extent ye timi yam pass budget it will be worse off. The country will be worse off. Na so what's your memo no so manwa so mine boy also so become until we have shown responsibility, we have shown leadership. If you hope abuso bia 9 o'clock na mtimakunya so. 9 o'clock na mtimakunya so. Session start at 10. 9 na mtiwo. 107.3. And me yeah budget me na make sure mo ko printing room from one for report nimbra waiting for report we mbra mo enye. That is leadership. Enti ye de ya adwuma ye ahoro yan say ye.
I didn't call 9 pepe sir.
Me akame ho. Won say tam ye wa ban mu no na me chief for majority. Sa na me adwuma. And naturally, sana bit here, umame 7 o'clock, me fifie 6:30, 6:45, na me be jina obubuano. E ade aka me ho. And seriously, na obi ono so timi owo sa suban no ye the current road minister. Kwame Abuja, so no so ye chef on the other side. No name is sunsum kapa in terms of timely delivery of work, businesses, and also coming to Uber report ya be adwuma ntaba be ye adwuma. Inti eno a parliament ama no me be wait be here. Me nsro kan. Now no me counterpart. Majority chef wo hwe manim din no say hey ano o kan no agbem. Say madekuku gare na akpe na ekpere wunye no ka cha me say maboa no enye ono anka parliament ayi budget on pass bida ka dia ne ho be kire no. I'm so we can do all our politics. But bibi of or mine ye yo ho de nya de say didi yes nya say didi agro na ya pass budget na win afi na buno hene ye ba be fie ni
okay
ye ba be fie ni pa hwem where we have to put the doors and where we have to cross the T's bibi BSC a year in the budget no we'll go into it
right honorable kan bibi say mubowra o mayimra se fie with 88 MPs no e secure kakra. But we start to share class of people are Mumfanchami, Mumfa Manusi Kakra. And this is for Mrasabija for no Muyano and Ma Muti relaxing who say there be wait yet. He bet me no more Asia pa. Which Ghana for manifesting. I'm a Ghana for you who say Mu ye. Na my ye am an effect. Sustainability of it. Complacency. Say your home crofo way, Omuni saying. Enti tambia de nsa be hye manum say ya but woni bete no na bia nipa no afifi sen sa da no de be ka wo ye be dia sustain sa expertise ya ye de ye adwuma e wo mayim na se fie again complacency and settle in se wo mu de omu sabi omu nim bibia enti no ye betua for omu so tambia say
okay obno he ma bin chim kakra me se nidie ni obuo kwan so your fellow members of parliament only omo kasa na de obuo ni dia ma omo obi in kasa omu nim hwe bo ze mra shebe joy the experience na ye adwuma
okay
the longer you stay so what's na fie wo che na usua obehu
okay
me in kasa omu nim hwe de me si sudua no se omu nipa no be half afoforo
okay
into afoforo they will take time and so mutimi asua the body politics nankasa the chamber politics no apart from chamber politics no you can study the rules but to apply the rules no on the spur of the moment is not easy and ya dey that form enti na dey yesu etimi asasidi ya muhu ni se yedomono ase say un say 42 of our MPs 88 and 42 ye new
okay
the iron is say ya cluster them. For all the 42, we put them in clusters. And every cluster has a mentor. In TBI, you have new MPs, bear 6. Near ye old MP, 3rd term or 4th term back. No, or Mushana say. Into no chrom.
Or don't fancy timu. Because my MPs be almost first time on my bomb, my image with but what Solina walk as any demeanor and composure and everything. What to our babies as a way or call your bear 3 times near now for as a for Jane no more kikan.
Ya shed a chrom. Yet your mutina office a chrom. Your body language said your bekasa. Ubabe your contribution, how to start, how to conclude, the middle of the ya chromunina. And the mebo your mentors nas abaso. Biti say ya Bawumia Ogunde a friend is saying Abuja Napoleon Pennyphone, you know, more Boasa de Nicoso. And yes, apart from you see, but you bet me actually be idea. So one money panel opportunity to showcase idea was here. What do you mean? The best teachers practice. Into your mom, money, mom, sometimes press conference, maybe bar, because Parliament, there was not even a single day I catch him some for free. I can't go a press conference there. And it's always shown penny for no my. This time, your mom won't control press text, no more dear back. Near I did it, near more monks more ye, no more yet, near guide you. So far, let me a kindly bear 15 on our side. I told you I can call them, they can stand in on any day for leadership. And only idea back where ye. And idea back so I say why and say your mom what say it's a competition. Justify your inclusion. It's the way again say we ye organ ewo abontin. Now ba no one swear the rudiment. No one who adwuma nobody will give you recognition. Into we share a committee near you share that on purpose. For the first time, their first timers or we vice chairman or committee didn't see that. As of for J. Boni didn't say, on no yet deputy ranking for foreign affairs. Samia Uku, vice chairman for state interests. Why the Queen, soon, or yet deputy ranking for employment. Into your first time as sitting now, when you crown now your deputy ranking, into be pejo be or your penny more, no my first time not understudy. So succession plan near build it and also to build their confidence. And I tell you, sir, it has also boosted their morale. Shall we can and saying, Ayariga, honorable Ayariga Bekan so na debate. Say nipa ba ako kasa wa yeho nipa be miensa en kasa wo mo. Which is alien. It's very alien to parliamentary. They ain't here. Because no more backbenchers now started complaining. Say, any crofo in the bed here. Oh, sorry, I'm to make kasa with confidence. I don't know, Munko Muti any more Peramokasa. And I'm saying, I dreaming Yansanya the crow. And you're shooting it down. So in our backyard, no, met me sorry say. And as I mean, so met me say, number boomeni. As a for Jay, and answer Gideon Boako, and answer Kabiru. Only my dear make a church on ye. Okay. It is a me cross idea we more.
I don't know maybe the sustainability of it.
Sustainability we will.
Because the entire make us and say some crazy or moon pj. I wish he said Sadi and Emma. I told her Bia, Yana whom I saw so as settle in a nipem was Shia or who is a hunka crabia, the baby actually the minority chief whip, baby a person hipping or cockrano, or better said that is the same. So how do we sustain it?
Any pursuit. Any pursuit. Any pursuit. Nina ye said you only panetier. One was a chief weapon. Apart from organization, you are the fulcrum of the leader, dear. Leader, you're not the way beyond the commander. Yeah, or not Damano, a you're not there.
Man, a chief organizer.
Yes, but chief weapon, a who be in Pokumusam. Nipani constituency problem. You better walk a chamber, another could be Obio Taikasa or chamber pan, why dean. It is your duty as a chief to know. Ebion can also find a chino your intelligence. No, who say you be Hana dream on the constituency one more. Sometimes, Penia Somocas Bibianco Campa Banji credit. Ebiana BB Tyron and the monoso a dance to BBD. But the overarching motivation is our duty as politicians is to bring our party back to power.
Of course.
The children. When you are Mumpuye, the Yanti is a Ghana for a party for the donor air fair, and him say, Ye the party in the barbang. Then is what do who I war as a political party in the tradition, yet my implement it. It is a one also the Okasata cool. Now, would I would me quote figures ye? 90 million translating to vote winning. In ya non qua, a face so. Yes, I saw so yensa. She said, apart from mentorship as some kind, constituencies be a winning by a narrow margin. Ya faculty quine be a former share. So, can be a yes, our constituencies now. In the Nina tactics I had call. Now, my food feed your case so you penny for you are with birth for the just of a bomb of basso. Because I have been a successful whip. Yeah. Obia make Timia cassette. Said you mean ya queen ye BS with Bonabasso ye pa a red and butcher. Okay. Now, even when we're in government, no near Cassa to your four, your bow position, a bus strategy, your committee, or near church, crime, Munyani say, you red and butcher dear. In fact, Bettina Swad, I'm sorry.
Oh, what's the result?
Yes. Now, we are no fiwa. A dear Baku to swa, as I'm boy. When we look at chemistry, okay. Oh, say you're Rafael, and we are said, dear than you. Or by 2 more University of Cape Coast. No, we make 2 years. And also, no, you me penny. Yeah. But my brain won't be chenny penny age wise. School be chenny penny. But my brain was young man. Make up a jabby betty. Sabe, a dum and inshra, unyamina dema.
Of course.
No nyame so ne pagya nipa. Onyame na ma baako kofom na opagya baako. Na so obi wo so na obo nsema na daachi bu so kosoro ebe bo nsema ma. Iti ma bre me ho asiama no to the lowest level. Esan say ye wo ade kese bi wo kunkrun bia bi ho ayeko. Nya fe na we pagya obeti wona wa ko school sin na ena ye den. At the end of the day, on a partnership in William said, oh, yeah, the candy for. And see, nay, a bona chidom. Now, Yemi Duno. She said, in soon, Obeka said, water no pass.
What to say?
Yet to say,
Sabi, but find the form.
Yet to say, minimadio pay. And I miss so, or also only my dear pay. Only your ya, a bishop in Kurama home waba. In Zebia, a copy chamber, and no baby a person dishu. Obedika, I much Obedika send me message. I would give me or person me be Paul Bobby Crading.
Okay.
So come away, dear. Bijamo, Minister, chief organizer on a bit my idea. Be so therefore, if you my way, also your way, manager the academy.
Okay.
Now, Sadia Nisha, see if Parliament. Tama, answer na Yura or say Chairman Sabon Subekono, and I mean, started bondi ye pa. Into normal bebre ya pass your 8th Parliament, no. A choir near fast with Timmy creepy and numbers by pass name. Once upon a time in Kayina, you are one of our members of Parliament. Na you have a passy BB. And no bar me on Kayam say chip me Russia Quashama ba. Nam say there be enco. Or yaso brache no Quashama. Okay, say the MP Baku Benya Quinshia GIG one. Na de basso. Mrs. Sudi do sa diana. Bruhine, so show my men pass my befow. See a cotua papa, my mamma buying a Lucy Ubois. Because you lose his speakership, no. And I'm a dean sing can't tell say a rade. A coqua, if you are dredging a maba, Sabio, me fear, mechi, mechini, me be no. Pass a matra, uncle for Gumani Masapadia, and ye. To be some fruso, Sabi concram the bewo. Into Tony Bia, I had no moon. That no yakoshia a doom honomo. Almost a mobile amity them, one wouldn't come fazo. Minim podia, minia drew. And some focus I didn't say Jawa Maunqua, what they enter. Obia and Jamie put such a phonochrono beer in Vigina chamber. Such a Nino or Nukita Chujina or no hono. I don't use in using drew. Oh, yeah. Mira. Sure. Bruhe said, me obia, me idea simmons a meya. Na ya de papa edin so betwuma dwe fiso na tru bia me da office jawda ho tru bia me frame me yirima ka yan se if ya minti me ma wo woni tua me da office me won suo me bibia o hono mo enti tama mo beba no tu okro me my ready na me teach me hono mo na obi a me waboa me a me nin tiase no koye pa eye Ira Fenyomake and me first deputy Ira Habib. Okay. Habib so chemistry ni solid. First, I'm with the banana shianoda. First time I ever be no hip. You say, hey, now brand you FIFA. And I say, Paul, our mountain will change it for Jerry Solver. It is solid combination. I'm one majority for Anka Casa and Crofo with dear. And Yasam Kuma. Say to the be a Transi, a Dinkomo, an official conversation. But our team is solid.
Complacency.
Now, complacency embem. Complacency embem. Already we are 88. Nipani 187. It will be most unreasonable so you will get complacent with this ratio. How will you get complacent? Complacency and Bermuda. The only time our complacency be say you win power. That is when and no credit will come from the context of say, oh, I didn't know if you want Saka into either oh Joe oh Jahu make a crack. But before feed your case so I shall me party phone crying or connecting. But I say on a quaffoni Dioni a share Juma pass. Na say Juma pano the bed or the Bequia pa.
Where are software now?
Oh, me a Pentecost ni.
Okay.
You have to be a Pentecost ni, you have to be a Pentecost fear.
Me was see another Kojo Buahin was say, Wakasama Nakuma Tony Yem, and when him say one day, Ube Mampaini Wakana, if it didn't come off ho, if it didn't come off. If it didn't come off. I've been coming home, I'm about her, a Sasipa 107.3 at Tumpentua Diani, and Honorable Frank, I not on praying, didn't come off. So what would do a G, Massibidjanino, minority chief whip, on any penina, Yanino, AD, and Como, and a few messages. Maminkin Kana, Yantua, and Como. Prince, I'm wanting, was it, when Majuma war, yes, a pampa, the Niate, Wakasa Yipa. Coffee, let's only the audio, Benny was it, and this is the honorable Cassis who born on my bone, Rashoja from Koyano, Libre Nimute, and Timon Koso, Anamunya Madin. Na bibia enkoso nana kwadwo was a man of wisdom was nyansa awu timuma was nyame nyo kese pa da Costa was God bless you honorable Frank ano dompre da Costa Kroya was nyame nyo kese Kofi Kroya was wadwunu mu do nyame nyo kese ompija fra domu nko adomu da Costa di makenkan mi ntimi kobio Mohammed was the greatest man of all time Chief Whip ano dompre na me enyo kese tia Samuel was MP awo aniswadi hunu pa ye honorable Frank Anodompre you a great man of peace o passum due so na me enyo kese adwontwa was the mighty man honorable Dompre na Amele also was since our Dwaji is proud of you proud of you and you're proud and you're pride pastor no why he need na antimakani or say nsawam Dwaji for Omaniaji ewo pa tia Samuel osi adwumawura Dompre God bless you chief also ne dia wodi aba eno na nakwadwo poku was say hashtag Anodompre for president hey we amode kokori dia we bram pen wasem we stromo o prokura friend me mpame ho asem na nakwadwo poku was the best sizeless MP Lydia or de Abba and no Patroma de Abba, Bejebre, Yakin Eddie Amount, Honorable Senku GH was a hardworking Honorable Dompre. I was say, Nipenina, Nimti 4 penny Dompre, Yamamu, any Ejuma. Quickly, my young son Konya Ninko, appropriate time, a second cab you, your batch 50 lines on, and Commando national issues were hot, now for your MPP as a political party move. Ebi muka say MPP always strong in opposition. Say Mrasibidafo no say party no power. Ya na yehu abilities and capabilities are ewo mumu. Nimdi ewo mumu amodi yedwuma say Mrasibidafo but party ne ba opposition a eni yehu pa ewo NDC MPP Mrasibidafo no why majority chief whip why be minority chief whip enti nipa ne de work no wonim Motia Bemu, Namubo opposition so unim. Sapepe na TSM we are strong in opposition than in power.
In somewhere we submit the Muadru pa, but Mabo Modians or Bonnie dear Quines, remember a New Year say. Look what some say many feed the midi party nechi. A dear Bakwa Midi say, I a dear, I say Yanka say a queen. Ye tan ye ho for want of a better word ye tia yankasa ye ho ti se me nchirechirim bebre ye wa ban mu a ye tai etia ye ho me man fatum ba ko ni bienu bi wo hwe na obi akoko tai obi echi obi wo parliament wa sha ase afi no da ne ho adi kakrakra na obi o ye minister akoko tai ni panichi se tusa ko if mame tuni fra kunya zubzanza menene nya adwene wo no ma bi ho impressed to na and me person ma too many examples because they say no baby age na no etro na ye kasa bia nya kasa dio in kabombe den ebeba me am tena hey I was a victim nipa mienu tie omonu si mi so eye ma yaka die bebre pe upon aduma we nyina bon say onipa nya nyankopon etu ya me kasa na me ra ho say na me sori ahimachi be ye adwuma contract mi sign bi de me madwuma ye ka kire biane se make sure say aban nwuma no ye be pass me pass mu nwuma mamo mo de ba na ma pass amamo na afi mu san kutia me eto biane ha dwene na enye so hunu mayen me gidi se na aban so me ncheche mu me hye ne coat kakra to me ese to me mayenya ho brase ese ati ase se ye maw to me a bunu hene eye nipa bi na di to me a hye wo sa nti wa ho odin afini pa bi ho na eba Inti yesi ye kai nipa na omode saa ahode ne ye den ema ye.
Yes, obesi agye ahode no.
Say ye was san kai na de bia no menji de se benya problem.
So is it true say Mrasojafo MPP, Mrasojafo we are strong in opposition than in power?
Not entirely true. This is a problem. Fact, a incumbency. They are a part of incumbency problem. They see a minority phase. Some more opposition on one wedding. Easy way. More opposition. To the extent that I'm going to put a so can you imagine? And I'm about buying me. How will you do? That's what you call me from Mutim, but it's a come so when you break was from patches of Miss Snow, no, I throw a phone so I know Miss Dunyan Mucho. One year of Garcia, a year, a incumbency associated with incumbency. But, Ubetimi, you can fight it if you have a strong leadership. Say, government, a year the executive, and in the leadership of Parliament, you can fight that. Yeah, for instance, Ubia about Parliament for first time in Parliament. Minister one man border when you be no obi wo Jubilee House no or when a feature or Hana who friend is on by Parliament or ma
because Odi agree to no constituency.
So those were the issues. We don't hear it. And only idea.
They do the best in the person.
You not. Mimi kwaku bebre tama na me kuma me mra Agyapong no sa na me nim se me anka se ma feature kura no
oh kuma obi no sa so de say
sa na yesu afidie wo me feature ni tama mani ba mi se eh sa na me na mu go e paso sa she that is the problem,
right?
I know you
yeah from my imra so Agyapong na ya ba ya sitnam the bread and butter so bebre nkakra we fie mu but unia ba wadamfo emefa Hardcastle what's your name?
Oh Deb, okay, hey who can say some way?
Oh me can bra
okay so afna me no
who ni bio
there be me hu ni bi but first time me hu no e Supreme Court na me hu no otiwo but no njo bio e madamfo nti ga me chia no me movie on but some ni siwie no obi a me ferry for pa na o me senior University of Cape Coast oba me nchen e be ka che me so ne ewura no aye adwuma da na ewura no on tisa into opa me chew me njai manenka na me so media nanka tama asem ni sie nanka sa no emma na mo wo mo side ni nyina ba me nchen bubu nkotojo me ni bi wo kokom e be pa me chew na me so it's okay sabi nipa de e nyina yefom nti me njai manaka so feed them one no sign can the chain cry na me could raise asem no chamber I came on that appropriate order said speaker nti bi nyahu bibi minim so the chop am afafa
but personally no one the empower chop
pa me chow dem ho
okay
me magdi kan ka just me Pentecost ni kontumpo de enya de ye oba dem ho no tama ye call conclave no oba dem ho ena obi kan igbe na me respond ya igbe no oh catch him say oh
so what you igbe
oni mi say me and I'm saying I was brought up in Volta region me now hold for more than 10 years because University of we call Bishop Herman it me kan igbe kasa they say kwa na say first but me kan poso me akani ma me asantini papa ya chini nti de wie na nti amani nyan ohun say me kan igbe no mani nyan onyanu hu bi na fo hu di o ya no na say it's okay o dia said you for musu ko na musu for me baby nti some ankrofo kasa me violent no that day pa na ma kasa ominia atenie pa raw insult then am yeah veteran say o mani ya madam for pa o mani defense minister tell me ye news president no ba me ho no so person ye news president na me coach ni kakra. It's time about Sunday vetting about so embassy. I echo break. And I said, no, I have a personal relationship with him. Let me just assure him, say, it's not personal at him. Now we'll do it. Tiakoya, Minia, and you could see, but the ammonia coupon. The course why I couldn't coding a year you must be mine.
Every must forgive, don't forget. Oh, the idea there.
Oh, yes, it's the same. Meja Manaka. Manaka, but to be rent me fee. And then I'm a coffee. My wife was very angry. Oh, according to Coco Quanam, so. And we said, Yanko wants them to only more coin. I mean, could be more.
Okay. I was so many bear me and search him. na Ghana for decided say ye dia kunwa afna na men kan sa be share John Dramani Mahama nsem na walidi en say mampani edu so aye say obe mampani de aboso mi ensa ba atwam so far so good. Or personal assessment on John Dramani Mahama as president, NDC government in power.
Okay, so personal assessment. Me follow a funny affair. The kind of Oshane Kasana, suddenly a Nimbi John Mahama said your tiano. The Kasano in the lead up to campaign, Osha do baby and not anoyashi as an attenye. Bemuka cranka crown, the Kasani Biana said you named as a diplomat, said your Kasano as a former deputy communication or rising Yabe vice president. Now, Shane Kasana, the John Mahama we knew, no, the lead up to 2024 election assassin. As a sign, baby, Oana said, I 10 year bemu, Kaka can send me but we can forgive him or any part. But Oba Bemuno, inaugural message, you know, and even I think when he was installed, we know, or quite a kufadu ho, mama share exchanges, no, and maminya Arishemubi said, no, this man may be different this time. Into down the lane, after him, who said about Parliament, we even before Parliament, you know, I started rewriting my notes. State institutions is bit is a GRA. Na yedi yo yanko we the second yanko hono Power Authority, any other established state institution, even port ho near seizing crofone near yes near boom crofone near attacking crofono. No idea. Papa na yedi is a stony silence. One man said no. Adie entimi emmase yamam penny adie ekoso wo kroimu oni muhwe. Enti mama stein adwen kese na menya ono so papa ya fe de ni da so bi wo man mu ni na samba fom enkosi se afa ye start se ye pam nkrofo wadwuma mu chief of staff manoda sumina so awu kan ye o trotro krata ko se nkrofo ma ye adwuma ye yi omu nyina mfiri mu no na hu se menua
the same
the same kojo bibie no besesa. It's not going to change. It's not going to change because me who said I'm call for renegotiation of IMF. In some of kind, some poto kafa MPP phone, and we have criminally managed the economy. And then almost show my budget, my growth projection, almost 4.7.
You has economy, you know, a grow 5.7.
Yes, 5 muja 3.5, and we grew it to